Brian Powell of I Run Far here with Rob Krar before 2014 Lake Sonoma 50. How you doing, Rob?
Doing really good.
Yeah. Last time we chatted, you had just had a pretty good run out there at the North Face.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That was? What have you been up to since then?
I took a long break after the North Face. Didn't run a step for about 6 weeks, and kind of slowly transitioned back into it. Spent a lot of time in the mountain this winter, as usual. And I'm looking forward to getting out there and racing again.
Has that long break been always part of your MO, like when you're doing the faster stuff on the roads and whatnot, or?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't race a whole lot. Every race I do run is a real focus for me, and by not racing a whole lot, it gives me plenty of time to take a breather after, really listen to the body, allow it time to heal and recover, and then there's always plenty of time to get back into the next training cycle.
During those 6 weeks of non-running, I assume you were up on the skis a bit?
Yeah, I was up the whole time, for sure. I took a couple of days off after the race, but we got lucky this year. Flagstaff itself didn't get a whole lot of snow, but this mountain got enough snow to keep it running the whole winter, so I was up there pretty quickly.
Yeah. When you are on your skis, what does that look like in terms of training? Are you got real long sessions, or do you actually do?
It's a bit of a combination. One run, one ski up is about 2,200 feet, and depending on what route I take, it's anywhere from 45 minutes to 55 minutes. So sometimes I'll do doubles. It's pretty rare, but I'm usually up there for at least 1 plus maybe 1.5 laps. Deal. So from home I can be on the mountain back home in 2.5 hours, which is pretty great, especially my work weeks.
Yeah. When did you get back into the running, and what does that look like heading into? This is a focus race, so what has that been?
So I guess it was late January I started running again, and it took a little while to get my legs back under me. Took a fall a couple weeks before Tarawara took me out of that race, so that kind of set me back a little bit. I had to take 10 days off from running, but I was still able to get the mountain, so kept up my fitness. And then things really turned around kind of when I was recovering from that fall. And I've had a really great training cycle. Last 4 weeks have been really spectacular.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling really fit and really excited to get out there and race.
So what exactly did happen on that trip and fall?
It's a trail I've been on 100 times, and I just clipped a toe, and I didn't have any time to react, and I kind of landed on a big rock with my arm in front of my chest, and it just punched my chest, and I don't know what happened. Probably cracked or damaged some ribs, cartilage. And I knew it was going to happen. Just rib injuries take forever. I still feel it now. I can do everything I want to, but it's still there.
It's pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah, especially the first week or so. Yeah, for sure.
So coming into a race like this, we got some pretty good competition. We saw Max King wander up.
Yep.
Who's going to be up there with you at that turnaround?
Oh, man. I think there's going to be a lot of people at the turnaround. Despite the fast pace, and it's going to be the smartest of the fastest runners that's going to be hanging on near the end, so it's going to be exciting.
It's definitely how it played out last year. I mean, a couple guys went off the front early. I'm not looking at Max or anything, but Sage wasn't. Sage sort of worked his way up and got it last year, so it's definitely, you don't have to be aggressive in this course with it.
No, I don't think so. It's going to be interesting seeing everybody's strategy up there. It's the kind of course, even though it's early season, it's the kind of course that can kind of get away from you early on if you're not careful. So, we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting.
You think it'll be like a TNF 50 every year? There seems like there's 20 guys at mile 20, and then there's 5 or so at mile 30.
Yeah.
And then things blow up.
Yeah.
It's similar where you're just going to have a group of people.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt there's going to be a pretty good group going through midway through the race, I would say. And then, it depends how fast it goes out. If it goes at a bit more of a moderate pace, a bit more of a reasonable pace, maybe people will hang on. But if it goes out fast and that group's together halfway through, it's going to, kind of shit's going to hit the fan shortly after midway, I would say.
Yeah. Well, you've been there in that position before. Hung on to some pretty good races, so.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm feeling great. I'm looking forward to the race.
And could be nice and comfortable right here in the shade right now, but it could be upper 70s out in the course. Pretty sunny all day tomorrow. It's been warm out in Flagstaff, or?
Yeah, it's been warm, but I mean we're up at 7,000 feet, so you know, April, you're looking at high 50s, low 60s. So certainly no heat training. But you know, I can't see it getting much above 70 by the time we're finishing. Hopefully, you know, 12:30ish. So I don't think the heat's going to be a big factor tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, good luck out there and enjoy, man.
Thanks, appreciate it.
And a bonus question: you had a damn good April Fool's joke. You shaved your beard.
Yeah, you know, Rob Krar's beard started something up, and I decided to play along for a little bit. But yeah, it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
No?
Yeah.
Not even your pharmacy job? They're not going to hold you down one of these days?
Well, you know, I got a lot more people looking at my name tag to make sure I'm the actual pharmacist, but...
not an herbal pharmacist or something?
Yeah, so I'm going to hold on to it a little longer. Yeah.
Nice.